What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome to another match reaction here on the channel. And today we're gonna talk about Real Madrid versus Valencia, ending on a 2-2 draw on the Santiago Bernabeu. First of all, I would like to apologize for you guys for not having a gameplay for you on the background. That's because I wasn't planning on talking about this game, but after watching it on live television, I gotta say it was one hell of a match, and it was so exciting to watch this match. My heart was pumping in and out, the ball was going from one goal to another. It was completely crazy. Each player, each team was out of their skin. They were putting so much effort onto the pitch, and I just feel like I need to talk about this game and how big an important match is this for both clubs. So let's talk about Marcelino's Valencia right away. Valencia in the last two seasons has been a little bit, going as a downfall per se after the Gary Neville appointment as manager, and then after several managers coming in as well. They weren't playing as good, but then Marcelino came in from Villarreal, and there's a rule that he cannot directly pass on to another La Liga club or something like that. I'm not too sure. So he took like one sabbatical year and then came back to play and for Valencia, and I gotta say, he has like 10 weeks with the club, with their squad, and they've been performing amazingly. And also two signings came in, Jason Murillo and Geoffrey Kondogbia from Inter, and both of them debut in this match against Real Madrid, and their performance was actually one of the best for Valencia as well. So just having like 1 week to train with the new teammates, they have been performing really good, and I mean amazingly. Kondogbia also, like, he was a reject for Inter, and also Sasa, reject for Juventus. Sasa, Sasa, the guy who blasted the penalty over the bar in the Euros. Yeah, he came in here and was actually a quite good player. And there were, I don't know what Marcelino, but Marcelino's strategy is all about, I think, sort of, just empowerment, just a lot of effort into the pitch, just running back and forward, a lot of energy, and their players certainly performed in this match against Real Madrid. They didn't came only just to, perform, but they also came to give the game for Real Madrid. They came to win, and that's something that you don't see often with teams like Valencia. And Valencia, they were the big club before, and they're starting again to seem like that previous old club. So it's just something very important to see and very interesting, and I'm just saying, as a big fan of La Liga, it's also very gratifying that we see Valencia coming back again and being one of the top clubs, because it's always been a club close to my heart. Hence, I've always done a career mode with them in FIFA 17 and started again in FIFA 16. Always I try to do a career mode with Valencia because they're one of my favorite clubs in La Liga, if not Barcelona. They started off by playing a new formation, a 4-4-2, similar to Villarreal beforehand. That's why we can see how Marcelino has already influenced the squad. They play with Lato and Gaia in the left hand side, and in the right they play with Carlos Soler and Martin Montoya. I would definitely say that a great improvement would have been to keep João Cancelo in. However, they opted for trading him on a loan for Inter, for having Murillo and also Kondogbia coming to Valencia. So I think it's perhaps a good deal, but imagine João Cancelo on this match. It would be just one amazing benefit for Valencia during this 90 minutes, because it was completely amazing the way they counterattack, the way they pressed Real Madrid on top on their half. It was amazing, and for the first few minutes we saw Real Madrid getting a goal for ASENSIOOO, which I'm going to talk about ASENSIOOO in a little bit. But for now, I just want to say how after that goal, Valencia just, turned on the engines, and we're like, okay, we need to come here, we need to press Real Madrid, we need to show them what we're made of. And they went completely in for Real Madrid. I mean, they got a goal right away from a great movement for Carlos Soler, and another amazing player, which is really not reflected as good in FIFA because he's just 75 overall with a potential of, I think, 80. And to be honest, he's a young player, 21 years old, and Carlos Soler, for an attacking midfielder, is very good. His attacking positioning was immense for this goal. He came between Casemiro and Nacho and completely just scored open net, and Keylor Navas could do nothing about it, and they were 1-1. It was a draw. Then we went into the halftime with that scoreline, and we got another goal for Valencia after more pressing from the chest, and then came back again with Kondogbia scoring a goal bouncing from Keylor Navas, and it was one precise finish. I gotta say, with the inside of his foot, he just blasted over past Navas, and it was 2-1 for Valencia. However, after a few minutes later, we saw a free kick for Real Madrid outside the box just from Valencia, and ASENSIOOO, I mean, a composed finish for a free kick, and it was really good because he just saw Neto moving just one step to the left, and then he blasted it in right away onto the exact position where Neto just moved from. Like, it was quick reaction, and I think it wasn't his first game plan. He was just sawing the keeper. He was studying the keeper, what he's about to do, and he saw that reaction, that movement from Neto, and he just bounced it back again. He has shot, and then it was a goal. So that's one hell of a player. That mentality for Asensio is completely out of this world. And this really shows for the entire world who Asensio really is. I mean, this is a 21-year-old attacking midfielder or front three, whatever you want to call that guy, because he can play as a center forward, he could play as a left winger, he could play as a right winger, he can play anywhere in that front line. And I gotta say, Asensio here in this match was the first time I've seen him and just demonstrated me. I knew he was a good player beforehand, I knew he was a good player when he was at Espanyol and before that, but in this match against Valencia, Asensio put on Real Madrid on its back. I mean, he carried Real Madrid through the game. That's something only few players in the world can do. You see the likes of perhaps Hazard not even doing that. Neymar starting to do that at PSG, and we'll need to see what he's test of. But Asensio, right now, 21 years old, 4 years older than Neymar, in Real Madrid, a bigger club than PSG, with players like Gareth Bale, like Toni Kroos, like Luka Modric, like Casemiro, like Keylor Navas, all these amazing world star players. Out of all of them, Asensio is the one leading the attack. I mean, Asensio is completely taking over Real Madrid by storm, and I mean, he's putting each player on the back. Benzema wasn't performing, Gareth Bale was a little bit itchy here and there, but Asensio came in with a double brace and was completely out of this world. Asensio put on Real Madrid on its back and managed to secure the 2-2 draw with Valencia, because in some parts of the game, Asensio, just 21, couldn't do all of it, and Valencia was really overcoming Real Madrid in some situations, but Asensio, dragged through mud and blood, came out and just carried back Real Madrid each time, again and again and again into the match. So I gotta say, Asensio, man of the match for me. And in the likes for Valencia, I'm gonna go with Kondogbia, because both the performances were impressive and out of this world for both clubs. They had each one player that was superb. So I gotta go, I said, what a match. I mean, if you haven't watched this match, you've missed a lot. I mean, you've missed one of the best matches so far in La Liga, and it's just too much day in. So I gotta say, let's hope for more matches like this, and I'll see you in the next one. That has been all for today, guys. Please remember to click the circular channel icon on screen right now to subscribe and check out the latest video displayed as well. Drop us a like, leave to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, ciao.